This is the game 21, and the goal of the game is to score 21 points. You score points by obviously kicking the ball through a stated goal, but the more players you have on the field the time you score the goal, the more points you can score. In the past, we played 4v4. I'm actually going to move this to 5v5, so teams can bring up to 5 players onto the field with them at any given time. The way this plays out is that we'll alternate who starts the ball. So, the red team is going to pass the ball to the blue team, and if the blue team player wants to sort of dribble and try to shoot immediately and try to beat this player one on one, they could do that, and they would have 1 point. However, what we really want to start to do, and we've kind of seen it throughout some of the other activities, is that when this ball gets passed back, we want this player to bring a player onto the field with them by passing the ball back to a player waiting on one of the 4 cones. When this player receives the ball, this will activate this player now to come onto the field. What's going to happen is that defensively, Red's going to have to figure out like how to put pressure on it, because as soon as the person passes back, ideally they're going to get away from the person they brought onto the field. And this person's going to have to read the game and say, oh, this person's going wider, so I don't want to come straight onto the field. I actually want to put and cover this space because it's more dangerous right now, because I got to defend my goal and I got to utilize this space. Otherwise, this player can get this ball after this initial pass back, pass the ball back out here, and as players come straight out, this player will immediately have a shot on goal, and you get 2 easy points. But if they play this properly, even when they play this ball back, ideally what will happen is this player will recognize that they need to bring another player on to score maximum points, which will allow these players to come onto the field. Maybe this player's made the pass out and they get into a position where now they're going wider this way to try to spread everyone out. So you can get up to 5v5 players. You'll want people after each time you cycle through, you'll want players to rotate. So if they were up here, maybe they can go down here so they don't get caught on a particular cone and get stuck. When you start play, just randomly take a player in the front of one of the lines and say you're coming up with me, and that way you have players to start with each time, and you'll play through it with hopefully lots of repetitions. The goal is to score 21 points. I don't know if I've ever seen a team score 21 points in our time limit we have, if we play for 15 minutes, but that is the goal. It is a game they've played before. These players have to stay aware that when they come on the field and be ready to receive a pass. So we're working now. Basically, this session has worked us through passing patterns into passing to basically break down 2 players, and now we're working on connecting with up to 5 players passing and playing the game.